Good evening everyone and welcome to TIO Stadium here in Darwin on Larrakia country for this round 2 Women's Premier League clash between PINT and Wanderers. My name's Stu Davis. I'm joined today by Janet Baird. Welcome, Janet.
Thanks, Stu. I'm really excited for this game. Obviously both teams ended up at the different ends of the ladder last year, but I'm really excited to see what Wanderers have recruited over the off-season.
Yeah, get the feeling that they might improve as the season goes on, but a couple of big names in from, well, not big names, but they've certainly recruited. I noticed there was 3 players coming from the PINT Footy Club in the Adelaide Footy League, so that's exciting for them to add some strength and depth to their side, and obviously they're up against a very good unit in PINT tonight. Yeah, so PINT had a big win last week, and unfortunately for Wanderers, they were on the opposite end of the score sheet, but they come in here under new coach Paul Maher with plenty of confidence and looking to build as the season goes on. So we're ready to start. It's Jazz Hewitt, as usual, in the ruck, wins the first hit out down to the sweeper behind, and the kick goes down towards half forward. Wanderers first hands on the ball there, and now Totham gets a quick kick along the ground. Rennie Hicks comes in, gets the hand pass up, beautifully done to Hewitt, leaps it over the top to McWhinney, and now they've got a player in space there in McCarty, but she just got tackled as she went to kick the ball. Good clearance again from Totham, and use of the hands from Gemma Ellis, got it out wide, nicely picked up by Lara Leanne, and Wanderers having a bit of the football early in the game, and that's a nice mark taken out on the outer wing there, and Ellis it was. Kick wasn't the best, but she recovers now. There's a free kick being paid here, and it's going to go Wanderers' way, so pretty bright opening by Wanderers.
Yeah, really great start by Wanderers. I love how their young players are getting involved early, especially when Rennie Hicks and Jazz Hewitt are getting out of the middle so easily. So great to see the Wanderers defence holding up really early.
Claby it was with that free kick, and it's a good pass, and the mark taken out there by Ackland, I think it might be. Kicks long towards half forward. Off hands, it gets over the back. There's another free kick paid here, and again it's a Wanderers free kick. This time umpire Tim Somerville finding the free, and it might be Kelsey Bricknell down there with the free kick. Quick kick comes forward, sandwiched in between 2 PINT defenders was Virginia Cardona, and PINT got the clearance away, but Wanderers will bring it straight back in through Totham. Quick kick off the ground, and another kick forward. Here's a chance for Wanderers early in the game, just slips through the hands, but they've got another chance here. Trying to kick as she was tackled, and that's a good tackle. Had an air swing. That was Gabrielle King. Unfortunately for Wanderers, couldn't get the boot on the ball, and PINT now looking to clear from defence. There's a 2-on-1 down here, and cutting across nicely there was Riley Huppets. Gets it out wide, and now PINT are off and running down this grandstand wing as Jazz Hewitt has a couple of bounces, kicks along towards half forward, off hands, and going in and picking up off the ground was Kraft for PINT. Got the hand pass out wide, just missed the target, but Casey Griffiths able to get back onto it, gives it to Hewitt, and now the hand pass across.
Great
another
tackle.
Strong tackle. Play on's the call. Probably could have been rewarded with that tackle, but PINT again in possession, and the kick comes in towards goal.
Great
It's swinging
goal.
back nicely. That's a terrific goal by Brooklyn Kraft, and PINT have the first score on the board with a goal in the first quarter.
Yeah, very nicely done by the PINT's defence, getting it out real early, and then Jazz Hewitt having a run down the wing. Great to see your big ruckman having a couple of bounces on the wing and then hitting up somebody down there. But an amazing goal there from an angle, Stu.
Yeah, really good. Just shaped it beautifully, didn't she? And came back from left to right and straight through. And Brooklyn Kraft, I think her first season with PINT this year. She also hails from the Adelaide Footy League with Morphettville Park, so a great start for her in this match. Hewitt again wins that easily down to Hicks. Hicks long down towards half forward, but Wanderers first hands on the ball at ground level. The hand pass comes out to Parham, tries to break the tackle, but gets a kick forward, and Hex cutting across couldn't quite complete the mark, but recovers at ground level, kicks it back in towards half forward. A bit of volleyball going on there as it's knocked forward. And now Wanderers looking to break out of the pack there. The quick comes forward, and here's a chance. Running onto it down there was Ackland for Wanderers, just couldn't get her hands on the ball. Good work in close by Abby Claby, and the ricochet goes to Jaylene Chevalier. She kicks down towards centre half forward, but Pint with the numbers again. Hicks gets the hand pass out, not taken cleanly, and the hand pass backwards was put a teammate under pressure. Pint seem to have the numbers here, and they get their hands on the ball now, and the kick goes down towards the front edge of the centre square, and the mark taken by Pinnock. She plays on quickly. That's a beautiful pass. And finds Riley Huppets. Huppets went to play on, had the kick smothered. She recovers well. That's a good looking kick in towards goal. It's bouncing right on the goal line. It's gone through. So just snuck it inside that left hand goal post, but Riley Huppets tried to play on, but had the presence of mind to recover and steady herself, and another good long range goal, Janet.
Yeah, from the same spot, but I was really impressed with young Daisha Daly's spoil there. She's one of our anti-talent academy alumni at the moment, so good effort by her, but yeah, great goal by Pint.
So Pint really have only gone inside forward 50 a couple of times and scored goals on both occasions. Apart from that, Wanderers are holding up really well all around the ground, and Coach Paul Maher would be pretty happy with what he's seeing in the early stages. They just need to convert that into scores on the board. As we're back in the middle of the ground again, Hicks burrowing in over the top, but that'll be a stalemate and the ball up. Hewitt reaches over the top, gets the tap down. Hicks in there as well, but she's beaten to the ball this time by Claby, and I think there might be a free kick here for holding. It is, so yep, Wanderers free kick to Abby Claby. She kicks along inside forward 50. A strong mark almost taken by Ackland, but just spilled out at the end, and now swinging round on the right boot is Janita Robertson. Kick up in the air, batted away. Working in there was Chevalier again, got the hand pass forward. Just trying to get it out into some space at the moment, as Claby was in there again, but again it's going to be a ball up on the outer side of the ground.
I like what Wanderers are doing at the moment. We know Pints like to play that back, somebody behind the contest every single time, and Wanderers are always up with somebody up there as well. Jazz Hewitt again out of that contest.
Yeah, this one gets over the top, so it gives players a chance to run onto it. Parham coming in, couldn't control it. Appealed for a free kick, wasn't there. Picked up by Morris, gets the hand pass across to Griffiths. Good tackle again, affects the kick, and at ground level the hand pass inboard from Kraft has a player in a bit of space. The chip kick goes to the top of the goal square. They're queuing up down there, and the mark taken by Steph Lawrence, and under no pressure, just off a couple of steps, bangs it through for Pint's third goal.
Yeah, really good defensive effort by Wanderers, but I feel like they all just went into the footy like a couple of seagulls and left 4 Pint players at the back for an easy one by Steph Lawrence, and you do not want Steph Lawrence out the back by herself.
Yeah, that's right. Just need a bit better communication, a bit better organisation down back there, I think. They, as you said, all attracted to the ball, and Pint kept their discipline and kept players on the outside. So back in the middle, Chevalier continues to do the ruck work, but this time it's Brooklyn Kraft who's gone into the ruck for Pint, and they get it down to half forward. A hack kick off the ground comes out to the front edge of the pack there. Reaching in for it was Ackland, but she got it across to a teammate. The kick goes forward, well read in defence by Lily Gill, who takes the mark and plays on quickly. Swooping on that is Steph Lawrence. She comes back, she's caught, and before she could get boot to ball, and a terrific tackle that's rewarded with the free kick. A high kick down towards the centre of the ground. It bounces in some space as McWhinney tries to trap it down there. Coming across was Robertson for Wanderers, gave the hand pass across and the kick goes forward.
We've got Teddy Bush running towards goal by herself at the moment.
It's just not, doesn't quite get to it, but almost a kick across goal, but in the end, Pint scrambling in defence and force it through for a behind.
I don't mind that by Wanderers, just scrappy, straight forward footy and just get it down there.
Could be a chance again here as that kick just fell a bit short, but you look at the numbers around the ball there and Pint will be able to bring this one away around the grandstand side of the ground. A bit of a fumble there by Lucy Hamilton, puts herself under pressure and picked up and swung around by Daisha Daly. Not the best kick, but follows it up herself and gets a good hand pass forward under pressure, but Lara Leanne was tackled as she tried to kick it forward. A looping hand pass comes out. McWhinney gets a pretty solid tackle down there, but got the hand pass away. Kick off the ground, comes into the middle of the ground and picked up by Lawrence, who sweeps a hand pass on the outside, and Pint running forward again as out on the long lead. Mark just spilt here by Griffiths, but she recovered and got it across to Singh, who got the hand pass inboard, but Wanderers first on the ball in the back half. Lauren Motlop swings around on the left foot, and that's a well-directed kick and a nicely taken mark by Kelsey Bricknell.
The Premiership Pint turned back to Wanderers. I really love seeing Lauren Motlop back in her family colours at the Wanderers as assistant coach as well, so I'm really excited to see what she does with the squad. Yeah,
that's fantastic for Wanderers, of course, and for her. I know that she's really excited to be back playing with Wanderers. As the kick comes in, Mark spilt down there by Singh, but they've still got time to pick up and find a loose player, and again that loose player is Steph Lawrence. She wastes no time, kicks towards goal and bangs it straight through, so she gets her second on the board and Pint's fourth.
Very casual of Steph Lawrence when she's having a day like that where she's just turning and snapping like that with no effort. I'd be a bit worried if I was Wanderers. But in saying that, Wanderers are holding up and they're making it super hard for Pints to score. They just need to tidy up that little area, not let anybody by themselves at the... How do you know the T's, Stu? That's very big news that she went back then.
So Totham clears her way down towards half forward. Out in front is Janita Robertson. She gets a kick inside forward 50. Well, the mark spilt down there and a chance for Wanderers at ground level. Well done. The kick comes in to the top of the goal square. Here's a chance for Wanderers if they can get there, but just too quick in defence as they try to paddle it forward, but still under pressure. The hand pass comes out to no one in particular, and falling on top of the ball with a bit of help was Cardona for Wanderers, and she wins herself a free kick. So the clock ticks past 12 minutes here in the first quarter, and Wanderers inside forward 50. They've had it there a number of times so far, just the one behind on the board as the kick comes in and no mark taken, and just kick affected by the tackle again. Wanderers in there working hard to get their hands on the ball. A quick kick comes in, it bounces, it might have bounced over everyone. No, it was just touched down there. It was Teddy Bush that kicked it. Looked like it had enough bounce on it to get over, but just touched inside the goal line.
Yeah, very good effort by Wanderers, just keeping it down there. They have a lot of crafty forwards hanging around. Gabby King's touched it a few times down there, so it's a matter of time. Hopefully they get one.
So Pint bring it back into play. Oh, good strong mark in front by Kraft again. She plays on and delivers beautifully out wide to Pinnock. Pinnock wheels around now, gives herself some space and kicks long down the line, but that's well read and a good mark taken by Georgia Halkitis. She drills a short pass in, or just skids past her teammate in Ackland. Totham kicks off the ground and just advances it forward towards half forward, picked up down there by McCarty, gets the hand pass out to McWhinney, who kicks high off hands, it slips over the back. A chance for Pint at ground level, but again good defensive work by Wanderers. The pick up and hand pass was taken on the bounce by Gemma Ellis, but she got wrapped up in the tackle straight away. So the ball up here between wing and half forward for Pint.
Yeah, Jazzy Hewitt spent an extensive amount of time on the bench just before, but Bookcraft really, you know, did her job in the ruck. You don't see that often. Jazz has been the prominent ruck for a couple of years now, so it's good to see her have a little bit of a break, and then she comes back in and does her thing.
Definitely, and now up against Ackland, who got her hand to the previous one, but Hewitt does this time and wins her own ball, gets a hand pass inboard to a running McWhinney. McWhinney on the fly, kicks inside forward 50. Ball bobbles around at ground level, but again, Pint well organised around the pack there, and Duff gets the kick down towards full forward. There's a fight for the ball at ground level. Steph Lawrence is in there again, eventually picks up, breaks away on the outside of the right boot, bounces a couple of times and through for another goal, and again Wanderers unlucky. They were right in the fight for the ball on the ground, but Steph Lawrence just determined, wasn't she, and reefed it out of the hands of her Wanderers opponent, and then did the rest.
Yeah, really nice snap outside snap towards goal and got it in. So Steph Lawrence is becoming a problem for Wanderers. Somebody needs to lock her down. She's already got 3 for the quarter. Yeah,
on fire. Kicked the last 3 goals of the game, Steph Lawrence. So that takes Pint up to 5 straight goals in this first quarter, and Wanderers just a couple of behinds. So from the restart, Hicks in there again, gets the hand pass forward. Hewitt comes back to help out. Her hand pass looking for Hicks, didn't really find her, and she's fighting for the ball on the ground. Eventually gets it out, did really well then, and Pint going into attack again, this time on the bounce. Nicely taken down there by Singh, who swings around and kicks it down, then follows up herself. Picks up, she's under some pressure here, the ball slips out, and umpire right on the spot, umpire Arlo Everett, and the free kick is paid for incorrect disposal. So 16 minutes gone. I think Wanderers would just be looking to limit any more damage here from now on. It's a strong tackle, but umpire says there was no opportunity to dispose then, so it'll be a stoppage about 70 metres out from the Pint goal. Hewitt up high, wins the hit out down. Again, it's a wrestle for it at ground level and caught up underneath. Taylor Hill stands up and hands the ball back to the umpire. Hewitt hooks that one behind, looking for Hicks again, but someone right on her that time as Wanderers clear it away long out of defence. Beautifully positioned and the mark taken, and a chance for Pint to go forward again. Oh, that one's picked out Hewitt in the middle of a number of Wanderers players, and she takes the mark. Switches inboard, looking for Lawrence, gets over her head this time. Hand pass comes forward, and
great tackle.
Well done. Singh would look to be running into the open goal there, and Jamila Totham, who's had a pretty good first quarter, has been in all the action, wins herself a free kick.
Yeah, Jamila Totham, Wanderers junior, and I was really impressed with her first couple of minutes. A little bit quiet for the rest of the quarter, but I'm glad she's making an impact in this game early.
So Wanderers thump it forward again into the centre of the ground. Oh, just a little fumble there. Lets Pint in. Through the hands they work it out to Taylor Hill, swinging around, kicks high on the right boot. Oh, coming out the mark, almost taken there, but breaks the tackle, and it's a high tackle is the umpire's call. I think the siren will just about go here, so it'll be a set shot. And it's Casey Morris, of course, and she's probably one of the stronger kicks in the side, Janet.
Yeah, I've played against Cassie one-on-one a few times, and that is one of the best set shots in the game, I reckon. So this will be, hopefully I don't give her the curse, but she'll have a good crack at it. Sorry, Cass.
Just missing to the left there, and so in the opening quarter the scoreboard says it was all Pint, but really around the ground Wanderers have had a real crack, and there's plenty to be pleased about for the Wanderers coaching staff, and stuff to build on for the rest of the game, Janet.
Yeah, definitely. I'm really impressed with their defensive efforts. I would love to see them turn that defence into attack. They definitely have the players for it.
So at quarter time, it's Pint by 29 points. We'll be back with the second quarter shortly.
staying in it together. Like Danny's team. She'll be captain next year.
For real?
For real! Or like this couple, celebrating their anniversary.
29 years today.
30?
Whoops, awkward. Well, congrats either way. And Sarah. She loves walking at East Point every Saturday with her besties.
Keep up.
I'm trying, Sarah. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Kazali's Palmerston, where you're always welcome. Our cafe is the perfect place to unwind while the kids let loose in our fully supervised kids club. From our weekly lunch deals to nightly dinner specials, great steak, schnitzels, all your favourite pub classics and modern Asian cuisine. A great selection of drinks, tasty meals, a bit of friendly competition and the best sport. Kazali's has got you sorted. Check out what's happening at kazalisnt.com.au.
Are you ready to beat the coach?
This ain't no regular thing. King for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot in this clean. This for my city, yeah, this for my team.
Play now at supercoach.com.au.
You know Territorians are a hardy bunch. Hats off to you. Whether you're new or you've been here forever, we know what the weather can throw at us. That's why TIO Home Insurance covers your home for cyclone, storm surge and flood. It's good to know. And with the only contact centre, claims team and assessors based in the Territory, we're here when you need us most. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Bring him up, up. Bring him back, bring him back, bring him back, bring him back, up, up. Bring him back, bring him back, bring him.
Top End Footy is back. It's fast, tough and a pure display of Territory passion. From the heat of the day to the electricity of the night games, every clash is fierce. Each moment better than the last.
Go! They're into front!
This is our game, our way. Top End Footy. Nothing comes close.
Welcome back to TIO Stadium for the second quarter of the first match in round 2 of the Women's Premier League in the NTFL. And at quarter time, it's PINT with a 29-point advantage. And the scoreboard looks impressive for them, but the fact is, Janet, that really they were just more efficient going forward, weren't they?
Yeah, they just didn't collapse at the contest, and they're really holding their space well. So if they continue to do that, they'll get a couple more. But I'm really impressed with Wanderers' want for the ball at the moment.
And see that on display here as they're in wrestling forward at ground level. Eventually it comes out. Hewitt pounces on it now, gets past a couple of players, then has the ball knocked out of her hands. Play on's the call as Wanderers look to get it away from defence. There's a free kick been played here for holding off the ball, and it's the captain Parryman who won the free kick, kicked forward, but now the chance for PINT to go forward. It comes out to Tyler Cook. Fantastic work defensively there, as almost the ball handed across to Janita Robertson as Robertson bats it forward again now in the centre of the ground. The kick comes out wide again, a little fumble, and that puts pressure on, and Abby Clavey came in strongly and laid the tackle. Clavey, one of those Paynham contingent in the side for Wanderers, started pretty well. Another one doing the ruck work is Ackland as the hand pass over the top by Totham, and they're off and running now as Clavey kicks down towards half forward, but well read, and PINT bring it straight back. Oh, it just slips through the hands there of Huppets, and the hand pass comes out, and now a chance for PINT to get it out into some space on the outer side. Picked up and hand passed over the top by Cook. Hewitt takes it, wheels back around, didn't have a lot to go to, gives to Hicks, who's under all sorts of pressure, and she'll be penalised there. So again, good defensive work from Wanderers. Oh, the mark taken and playing on straight away was Ackland. She gets the kick down towards half forward. Bouncing inside forward 50 now as running back Helen Tucker takes the ball, but she gets tackled by Gemma Ellis, who puts her gently to the ground, and a hand pass over the top, and now PINT looking to go forward again as Hicks finds Huppets in the middle of the ground. Riley Huppets has got a player on the outside laterally, and eventually that's the way she goes and finds McCarty. She's got a leading player going out towards the wing there in Casey Griffiths, and the kick is good. Mark taken. She kicks long, looking for Morris on a long lead. Gets the hands up, but slips over the back and comes back and lays the tackle. And maybe a bit fortunate there, trying to fend off the tackle, but the ball up is the call.
Starting to look more like the PINT we know and love, moving the footy wide and using that speed and outside kicking game. So that's been really impressive by them so far.
Good again, trying to break away, but again, the determination to lay the tackle was good. Hicks getting plenty of the footy early. That's not her best effort, but couldn't be picked up. And now PINT going forward again. Mark Spilt down here this time, and Wanderers with some numbers in there. I think that's Totham tackled to the ground, and it'll be another ball up. Hewitt wins the hit out, and the ball comes back to her. She sweeps a hand pass over the top, but again, not much room to move out there, and free kick paid, and Jamila Totham it is that'll take the free kick. She goes wide to the outer side of the ground. It's a one-on-one contest down there. Oh, cleverly done from behind. That was Gemma Ellis. Ellis kicks long to a one-on-one inside forward 50. Just better use of the body and positioning by Grace Cowdell down there, but it's still under some pressure there. The kick off the ground comes back to the centre square where PINT have the numbers. That hand pass just misses. Well done by Clavey again. Fantastic performance, and outnumbered and manages to win a stoppage.
Yeah, it was really good by Wanderers player there, number 18, Paxton Miller. Really impressed with the way that she did that, because she was outnumbered for a little bit there. So just bring it to ground and hold on to it and create another stoppage for them to get a chance.
So Rennie Hicks from the stoppage Kicks it out wide. They've got a couple of options here. It's picked up by Huppert. She hand passes looking for Lawrence. Gets it back to Huppert. Huppert kicks long around the wing. But again, Wanderers players come in numbers and force a stalemate. So Chevalier doing the ruck work this time, but it was Hewitt in front. Picked up at ground level by Claby, but her hand pass missed the target. And eventually the ball slung out of the pack and Pint pounce on that kick long inside forward 50, no mark taken, but the tackle coming back was good. No free kick paid. It'll be a ball up about 25 metres out from the Pint goal at the Michael Long centre end of the ground.
Yeah, this is where Wanderers just go down there and flood a little bit because Pints have had a couple, including Steph Lawrence by herself.
Yeah, there was no contest in the ruck there, so Pint had it all their own way, but Steph's kick just dribbled into the goal square and eventually that's taken over the boundary line.
Lauren having a little laugh there because I don't think she had much pressure, but it was a professional taking it over the line, I reckon.
So Kraft doing the ruck work for Pint in the forward line, takes it out of the ruck contest, but had her kick smothered. Ball squirts out towards the boundary line, comes to Lawrence again. She swings it around. That's clever play. Saw the teammate, did the unselfish thing and put it to the top of the square. And the kick was terrific. Oh, they're going to play on here, and it's given over to Singh. She has a kick on the left and just falls short, I think. So not sure what was going on there, just trying to share it around a bit, but it's touched through for behind.
Maybe a little bit too unselfish by the Pint girls.
Motlop kicks long and wide, Parraman out there, but forced away from her in the contest and over the boundary line for a throw-in.
Just got to find a man here. Wanderers have been doing well defensively, so just have to man up.
Well, that's not the best of boundary throw-ins. I think we might have another go at that. Yep, that's a better one. Ball slips over the top and good hands. But again, Wanderers players in there and quick to pounce on the tackle. And the free kick's paid. It's going to go to Gemma Ellis in the back half for Wanderers. She kicks out towards the wing here, but Pint had the numbers. Running onto it was Ackland, bats it out in front of herself. Now picks up, swings back around, tries to get the hand pass over the top, but it's chopped off by McWhinney, who runs away and kicks high down towards half forward, but well read in defence again, and Wanderers look to bring it out again. The short pass, but four Pint players converge on Claby down there, and it's taken by Huppert, who had the arm grabbed as she went to hand pass, and the ball slipped off and a free kick paid to Chevalier.
Yeah, the umpire's rewarding their defensive efforts at the moment, so Wanderers just have to capitalise on some of those free kicks that they're getting.
Chevalier.
Oh, big contest.
Hewitt going back with the flight of the ball, copped it pretty hard, but she's up and running again. And Tucker kicks the ball forward. It's marked by Steph Lawrence in the middle of the ground. She kicks long towards centre half forward. The ball gets over the back and running onto it down there is Kraft. She kicks long down towards goal. It's dribbling towards the behind line. I think it might have even hit the behind post then. But it's out of bounds in that right forward pocket for Pint.
Yeah, if there was anyone else getting hit like how Jazz Hewitt just got hit, I reckon I'd still be on the ground. She just dusted that off and kept running. Yeah, machine.
Yeah, absolute.
Oh, it's a throw-in.
Yeah. So Hewitt down there against Ellis. The high kick doesn't make much ground, but the bounce favours Wanderers down there. It's brought away by Robertson and kicks down towards half-back. Beautifully picked up on the run by Ackland. She swings around onto the right boot now, gets it forward, and now out the back there's a couple of Wanderers players. Diving in over the top was Lara Leanne, but got in the back of her Pint opponent, Lily Gill, and she takes the free kick and uses it nicely to Hewitt in the centre square. Oh, that'll be a 50-metre penalty.
Unlucky.
Yeah, just encroaching on the protected zone, and this will bring Jazz Hewitt right within range. But where are we? 10 minutes gone in this second quarter. No goals scored. So I think Paul Mara take that as a win to this stage.
Yeah, you should definitely take that as a win. Their defensive efforts have been amazing. Like, we keep harping on it. So Jazz Hewitt's going for goal at the moment from a 50.
Beautiful kick, as we know Jazz Hewitt is, and she slots that one straight through the middle. And the first goal of the quarter goes to Pint and to Jazz Hewitt, but Wanderers have been defending really resolutely.
Yeah, just a couple of opportunities missed by Wanderers. Some of their free kicks, maybe just not kicking it back into contest. Yeah, just get it out and find a target and work from there. But yeah, relentless attack by Pint. Got that one on the board by Jazz Hewitt.
So Hewitt, of course, back in the middle of the ground to do the ruck work up against Jaylene Chevalier. I think, oh no, there's 4 in there. Couldn't see Jamila Totham for a minute there, but Hewitt up high, wins a hit out. Hicks running through, as we've seen a number of times already in the game today. She got the hand pass inboard, but now it bobbles out and Pint get it at ground level. Quick hand pass forward. Totham again, working hard defensively, and this will be a ball up. Inside forward 50 for Pint. The out comes down. Lawrence was there, but she left it for the teammate. Hand pass comes out to Hill, and her kick forward just went the required distance and marked by Kraft again. So she's certainly been impressive in the game so far. Scored the first goal of the game, of course, and now has a set shot with a chance to kick her second.
Yeah, I've been really impressed by Brooke Kraft so far.
It's a good-looking kick. It's going all the way to the line, but just offline and through for a behind. So 1 goal, 2 in the quarter for Pint. Wanderers really haven't had it inside their forward 50 hardly at all in this quarter, and this time it's chopped off again, and Pint the chance to go forward as a chip kick over the top, but intercepting is Totham. Once again she plays on around the outer side of the ground, looking out there for Ellis. Ellis controls it eventually, kicks it high in the air. Might have used that a bit better, but the bounce will favour Wanderers here initially, but good defensive work, and Pint players got back quickly to lend assistance. Oh, cleverly tapped down, but again the ball spills out and Pint able to go forward. Poor bounce once again, but good work by Singh to get a hand in there and affect the hand passes. It's picked up at ground level. Jazz Hewitt lays the tackle, but no free kick and another stoppage.
I love seeing that by Wanderers, just playing on and just kicking out to space, because we know they have a couple of young players who are quick on their feet, so really like to see that more today. Oh, a spin.
Yeah, terrific work by Taylor Hill, and oh, what a great mark that is. And now a chance on the left, kick towards goal. Looks like it's going to go all the way through. It is, and that's a great finish. It was Sarah Singh on the left foot who kicked that goal, and a great finish and terrific team goal from Pint. So Pint have just opened up in the last couple of minutes with a couple of goals just to stretch that advantage that they had at quarter time.
Yeah, Pint just a little bit cleaner, a little bit more polished. They obviously got that pressure from Wanderers, who have brought it all game, but yeah, skill error has really affected Wanderers at the moment.
So again, it was Hewitt with head out to the advantage of Hicks, and that time she was dragged down without the ball, so we'll take the free kick. Rennie Hicks just forward of centre. Wheels around now, kicks long straight down the middle of the ground. Oh, the mark spilt down there, and quick kick comes out. But again, it's Pint first to the ball as Hill forced it forward. The kick comes across ground. Again, Kraft was in there, couldn't hold the mark this time. And again, there's a pack of players who wrap the ball up, and it'll be a stoppage again. Couple of minutes to go in the second quarter as the hit-up comes down, and Wanderers work it through the hands, but a bit of a fumble down there by Buffy Angel. Eventually she kicks the ball off the ground. It goes over the boundary line, and insufficient intent free kick will be paid there. So I'm not sure the players realise it at the moment. They seem to be lining up for a throw-in. So another chance for Pint in the late stages of this quarter. Kick to the top of the square. Steph Lawrence is there. Strong mark. Just positioned herself beautifully. Nudged her opponent out of the way and took it strongly in the hands right at the top of the goal square. So haven't seen a lot of Steph in this quarter, but she is lining up for her fourth goal of the match now. And oh, she's missed that one. Hit it into that right-hand goal post, so just perhaps a little bit casual again from Steph, leaning back on that one a bit.
A little bit, but we know she's got more in her.
So Wanderers bring it in grandstand side, and high kick gets it outside of defensive 50. It spills over the back, picked up behind the pack by Angel, got the hand pass across, and now Wanderers going forward again, this time over the top again. There's no one in front of these two between here and the goal, or just a slight fumble taking their eyes off the ball. There was Bricknell. It was Gabby King, of course, but Pint got back in numbers, and the kick comes in. At ground level, picked up again by Totham. A pretty slick hand pass. Got it out to Claby, hand pass back inboard, and Claby in again. Gets the hand pass forward. Just willing it forward, aren't they? She's in there again, gets another hand pass forward. Chevalier comes in and makes her presence felt, but a hand pass misses the target. It spills out again now. Chevalier clears a path for her teammate Dingo. Got it inside forward 50, but working back in defence was Tucker for Pint. Gets it down to the middle of the ground. Oh, Kraft cleverly got inside her opponent, but not quickly enough to get it down in the scoring area, and that ends the second quarter, one in which Pint were the only ones to hit the scoreboard, but just a couple of goals, 2 goals, 3 in that quarter, and to stretch that lead out to 44 points at half time. But it's not a bad game of footy, Janet.
Yeah, I really don't mind the efforts of Wanderers. You know, Pint's a powerhouse of a club, and especially in the women's space. But I've been really impressed with the way that Wanderers have been going about it. That never give up attitude, and yeah, just pestering at them the whole time. So that's why they only scored the 2 and 3 points. So great effort by Wanderers in that last quarter. Yeah,
that's right. And let's hope that that energy and effort can be maintained by Wanderers for the rest of the game. They get to go in now at half-time for a break. So at half-time here at TIO Stadium in Darwin, it's Pint by 44 points. We'll be back with the third quarter after the half-time break.
We're for being in it together. Like Danny's team. She'll be captain next year.
For real?
For real! Or like this couple, celebrating their anniversary.
29 years today.
30?
Whoops, awkward. Well, congrats either way. And Sarah, She loves walking at East Point every Saturday with her besties.
Keep up.
I'm trying, Sarah. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Kazali's Palmerston, where you're always welcome. Our cafe is the perfect place to unwind while the kids let loose in our fully supervised kids club. From our weekly lunch deals to nightly dinner specials, great steak, schnitzels, all your favourite pub classics and modern Asian cuisine. A great selection of drinks, tasty meals, a bit of friendly competition and the best sport. Kazali's has got you sorted. Check out what's happening at kazalisnt.com.au.
Are you ready to beat the coach?
This ain't no regular thing. Came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean. This for my city, yeah, this for my team.
Play now at supercoach.com.au.
You know Territorians are a hardy bunch. Hats off to you. Whether you're new or you've been here forever, we know what the weather can throw at us. That's why TIO Home Insurance covers your home for cyclone, storm surge and flood. It's good to know. And with the only contact centre, claims team and assessors based in the Territory, we're here when you need us most. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Bring it up, up. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, up. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it.
Top end footy is back. It's fast, tough and a pure display of Territory passion. From the heat of the day to the electricity of the night games, every clash is fierce. Each moment better than the last.
Go! They're into front!
This is our game, our way. Top end footy. Nothing comes close.
Welcome back to TIO Stadium. It's round 2 in the 2025-26 TIO NTFL Women's Premier League. First game of round 2, and it's PINT against Wanderers. PINT with the healthy start, 7 goals on the board at half time and a 44-point lead. My name's Stu Davis. I'm with Janet Bair tonight. The action really hasn't been as one-sided as the scoreboard would suggest, Janet.
No, it's been quite a congested game with Wanderers' defensive efforts. But yeah, PINT's of skill and composure set them apart at the moment.
So we're underway in the third quarter here, and some strong tackling there. It'll be a ball up again. It's interestingly, it's Crafty's doing the early ruck work for PINT in the third quarter here, as Wanderers get to it first out near the wing, trying to force it forward. Desperate work by Hicks in there, and just slipped down around the ankle, and it's a free kick to Daisha Daly, who squares the ball across into the square. Lara Leanne picks up, gives it back to Daly, who kept running. She gets tackled, manages to get a hand pass away, but PINT got numbers there, and the kick comes down. But Wanderers pretty well set up behind the ball here, as picking up was Halkitis, and her kick finds Leanne right in the centre of the ground. So just looking at the options she has ahead of her, wheels around now, kicks out wide, but well placed on the outside of that contest was Lily Gill, and gives it back across, and they go long down the centre of the ground again, but just thumping it straight into the hands of Perryman this time. So Wanderers setting up nicely behind the play and able to repel those forward moves. Totham comes in, almost takes the mark, but recovers, picks up at ground level, kicks it over the top, just off the hands of Dingo there. Couldn't control the ball, and PINT bring it away again, and Rennie Hicks marks just outside of defensive 50. She's got Steph Lawrence loose on the wing on the outer side. She takes the mark now and is off and running, has a bounce, kicks long inside forward 50. First to the ball there for Wanderers. The ball just skidded past Lauren Motlop, and now she has to go back and try to tidy up. She does pretty well with the tackle there, and there's a toe poke forward, and but it's PINT first to it. It's Hewitt, I think it is, swings around on the right boot, kicks towards goal. So Jazz Hewitt starting deep forward in this third quarter, but her shot at goal, unfortunately for PINT, missed.
Yeah, Perryman and one of the other Wanderers backs were centred right in the middle for a long time there, and PINT's found a way out with Steph Lawrence. So that was really smart to identify that.
So the kick in just found its way over the boundary line. Boundary throw, and Hewitt will come in and do the ruck work for PINT, and she'll be going up against Abby Claby. So the throw-in gets over the top of those two rucks. Rennie Hicks knocks it forward on the bounce. The hand pass comes over the top, or toe poke forward by Taylor Hill to her own advantage. Swings in now, kicks on the left. It's going to the top of the goal square. Guess who's there, Janet? It's Steph Lawrence in the right place at the right time. Again, wastes no time, wheels around and bangs it through, and this time she makes no mistake and gets her 4th goal on the board.
I just think she's so cool, Stu. She's so cool, calm and collected in the way she goes about kicking these goals. That's her 4th of the game.
Yep.
And she's always in the right spots, always behind at the back of the pack, and always in the perfect spots. And then reward for effort, the way she snaps those goals. Yeah, well done for Steph.
Reads the play so well, doesn't she? And yeah, has no nerves in front of goal whatsoever. So terrific start again for Steph Lawrence and PINT. They get the first goal of the third quarter on the board, and bit of tight work in the centre of the ground there, as it's picked up by Claby. She's been good for Wanderers tonight. Kicks wide out into space. Wanderers should get there first. Leanne's first to the ball, picks up now, just gets it forward towards the 50-metre line. It's forced back out again, but good hands, sees the ball come over to Cardona, got a quick kick forward, but Pint with the numbers again, and Kraft finds a teammate there and then follows up and receives the hand pass and keeps the ball going forward round the wing. But Totham this time gets it on the rebound and kicks into the centre of the ground. It's a one-on-one contest here.
Keep going, yep.
So beautifully done, and a long kick forward by Daisha Daly.
Great contest.
Down to centre half forward. There's a chance that they get it on the outside, but just spilt there by Teddy Bush. Wanderers still in the contest at ground level. Bush comes in again. Just a little fumble there. They could have been away, and the ball's caught underneath. Dragged in is what umpire Tim Somerville says. And it'll be a free kick to Daisha Daly just outside forward 50, or she swings that one across it. I don't know if she meant it, but went straight to her teammate Leanne, whose chip kick goes forward. It's out in front of Clavey, who wheels around on the right boot, kicks long towards the forward pocket, just gets over the top and bounces into the behind post for a boundary throw in.
A forward line contest is the next best thing to a goal for these guys. Just get it down there, keep it down there, and give them a chance to get a goal.
Yeah, Pine have got plenty of numbers back in defence, but the Wanderers players have gone with them, so it swings out the back now to Leanne. She tries to toe poke it forward. Hand pass comes out. Picking it up out there for Pint was Huppert's got the hand pass forward, but Totham once again chops it off and thumps it back inside forward 50, trying to get it to the advantage of Ellis, and eventually the kick comes in, but the mark taken in the back pocket, but that's going to be a 50-metre penalty just for a bit of over exuberance, I think, in the manhandling.
That was Oscar worthy, because I don't think she actually swung her.
So Pint have the ball out at half back now as the kick comes inboard. Hewitt's there but can't get to it. It's almost a tackle without it. Then the ball spills out, and again Wanderers have got 2 or 3 players around the ball prepared to lay the tackles, put the pressure on. Kraft doing the ruck work, but this time it's Chevalier who wins the hit out forward. That's a push in the back again against Totham this time, and Rennie Hicks, the recipient of the free kick. So Hicks looks ahead. So it opens up a bit here for Hewitt. The kick's going wide, but not far enough for Hewitt. That's a terrific mark, running with the flight of the ball, taken by Daly. Daisha Daly kicks long down the line into the hands of Ackland. Couldn't quite hold on to it. The ball spills out at ground level, and again strong tackling. This time Hewitt's bundled over and picked up by Cardona, who gets a kick off the outside of the boot. Running in and picking up in one motion was Zoe Clark, but she got tackled. The ball spilled out. Here's a chance for Bush. She elects not to try and pick it up, but kicks it off the ground out wide. But too quick for her there was McCarty, and she kicks it off the ground herself, advancing it forward, and now has time to bend over and pick it up and kick long towards half forward. Kraft comes in, but the ball that ricochets off her shins out towards the boundary line. Comes in and lays the tackle again. Oh, she's done well to get rid of her opponent. Hand pass inboard to Steph Lawrence. She's got plenty of space, has a bounce, drills a kick in towards goal, but this time she misses to the left. And just the behind for Pint.
Yeah, Wanderers got really lucky there. Great defensive effort, but it seems like players out there are starting to feel a bit heavy because there's less running now.
Yep. So again, this one caught in underneath, and a ball up in the right forward pocket for Pint.
A lot of loose Pints plays at the moment. I'd be, as a fullback, telling everybody to come down and help out.
Kraft wins the hit out, but cleared away by Daly for Wanderers. Close to the boundary line, or there's a jumper being held there. Play on's the call as the hand pass comes back inboard. McCarty again over the top, gets it to Hewitt. She swings it high inside forward 50. That's a terrific mark taken by Brooke Kraft. She's got runners on the outside, goes short and just picked up before it hit the ground, and nice mark taken by Riley Huppets.
Like I said before, just too many loose pint players in their forward 50 at the moment. If I was Lauren Motlop, I'd be telling every single person who's the top of the square just to come help flood the 50, and now they get a shot at goal.
Kick from Huppets on the way. I think she's dragged this one left. She has. So just another behind to Pint. So we've gone 10 minutes in this third quarter, and Pint had the early goal, but no other majors on the board as Motlop brings the ball back into play to the outer side of the ground. This time Totham, she gets swamped by a couple of Pint defenders, and she does well to force a stoppage there. 1 against 2. Yeah, you see the Wanderers players are slow getting into the action now as the hit out comes out. Swing around the corner by Lawrence, thumped away from behind. Good work, and picked up at ground level. The ball spills out. That's going to be an incorrect disposal. Free kick once again, and Buffy Angel will take the free kick for Wanderers. Looking around at her options. Not sure this is the best way to go, but comes out. Good pressure from behind, but good work by McCarty in there from Pint. Comes back out to Kraft again, but this time her kick is partially smothered and goes over the boundary line for, I think it was out on the full, was it?
Must have gone off somebody's boot. I thought it was a smother.
Yeah. Well, maybe it just squirted off the side of the boot, but it's going to be a Wanderers free kick.
Just get it out of here if I was Wanderers. They've had a couple of shots at goal now, Pint, so they're getting hungrier and hungrier every single time.
Yeah, you can see that Pint have really squeezed up though to hold the ball in, or that should be front on contact, I would think. So Jazz Hewitt takes another pretty hefty knock, and
plays
very
on straight
sneakily
away.
Gets past the player on the mark, chips the pass in, but well read, and the mark taken in defence by Bridget Gilson. It might be Cloby in fact, and she goes to the outer side of the ground. All spills out. Lawrence gets a hand pass and swings over the top. In there at the bottom of the pack is Janita Robertson. Steph Lawrence lays a tackle, and it'll be a ball up again.
Just play man on man as long as you can if it's going to be stuck down here.
Kraft wins the hit out nicely. The snapshot for goal comes in. That's a terrific looking kick, just offline, and through for a behind. So the Wanderers defence under all sorts of pressure at the moment, just really struggling to get it outside of their defensive 50. It's they bring it in grandstand side this time. Getting to it was Daly, couldn't hold the mark but recovers nicely and runs it away down the grandstand side, but unfortunately didn't have a lot of room to move in, and kick just found its way over the boundary line on the full.
Yeah, unlucky for Deja there. I've thought she's had a really great quarter so far. She's had a couple of times where she's ran out and kicked out of defence, so really impressed by her so far.
So ball out of bounds again at the junction of the 50-metre line in Pint's attacking half of the ground. Jazz Hewitt coming in to do the ruck work up against Chevalier. He's really battled hard for the entire game in the ruck almost. And Hewitt picks up, gets swamped by two Wanderers players and then bundled over the boundary line. And another boundary throw in, but as she does, Jazz Hewitt gets up, shakes it off and runs into position again.
Pops up like a daisy in a hailstorm or something like that. Jazz humans are superhuman sometimes.
Chevalier wins the hit out this time, but it spills out. Hewitt just makes ground beautifully, got in position to receive the hand pass, the kick forward, and now here's a chance for Pinnock with the kick from out wide, but couldn't bring that one back enough, and it's out of bounds on the full next to the behind post at the airport end of the ground, the end to which PINT are kicking in this third quarter, with 14.5 minutes gone in the third quarter, and Wanderers just hanging on in defence. Oh, Motlop electing to switch the play. I don't think any of her teammates were on board with her, so they've all got to run to position. Hacked off the ground going forward there by Parryman. That's going to go out of bounds, and that'll be a PINT free kick on the outer side of the ground. Lily Gill jogs across to pick it up, and she'll bring it back into play and pile the pressure on PINT once again. The kick's good, and the mark is good from Kraft inboard. Beautiful kick, and a diving mark taken. Now the chance with a shot at goal. It's good from about 30 metres out, and PINT get their second goal for the quarter. Just looking who that was. It was Ellen Pinnock, in fact. So yeah, just keep repeat entries, isn't it? And Wanderers really struggling to get it out of their defensive half.
Yeah, but credit where credit is due. The Wanderers back six really held up for a long time there against a really tight unit. You know, PINT's a very great forward outfit, and I thought the back six for Wanderers did really well. Unlucky to let that one through, but holding up for that long against, you know, a powerhouse like PINT, great effort.
So Wanderers just trying to get their numbers right, get a fourth person in at the stoppage, centre bounce here. So a couple of minutes to go in this third quarter. What Wanderers don't want is for PINT to get on the fly and score here, as they do just that. Taylor Hill from the centre bounce, the kick forward, and a strong mark, and that's Pinnock again at the front of the pack. Just held her ground and took the strong mark overhead. She's got a player loose here, and Rennie Hicks all by herself, and the kick was terrific, just to hit her on the chest on the lead, and there was no Wanderers player within 10 metres of her.
The legs are starting to get heavy, and PINT's are going to start using that fitness and skill that they have. Hopefully it doesn't turn out like that, but looks good for Rennie Hicks. Yeah,
that's another good finish with the set shot from Rennie Hicks, just having a bit of a spell forward, and is like all of those good players, there is still a danger whether they're around the ball in the middle of the ground or playing as a forward on the odd occasion. So Hicks gets herself on the scoreboard, and PINT kick their third for the quarter. So inside the last minute in this third quarter, and Chevalier up against Hewitt again. Hewitt over the top, didn't get much of a hand on that one. This is going to be a PINT free kick as the ball just slipped out in the tackle, unfortunately for them. They really need to work back now defensively to stop another score, as Taylor Hill stands up to take the free kick. She chips it forward, and Steph Lawrence out by herself unusually spilt the mark through the hands there as they try to paddle it out. And the siren beats them all, but again, it was a quarter where Wanderers were basically defending for the whole quarter, and in the end, PINT with a couple of late goals, just the weight of numbers of forward entries. But again, the damage was reduced a fair bit with just 3 goals for the quarter, Janet.
Yeah, really good defensive efforts by Wanderers again. I thought they did really well there, but just too clean with the footy and really good at their set shots, PINT. So we're in for a really good quarter in the fourth.
Yeah, interesting to see how both sides can run the game out with a quarter to go. We'll be back with the final quarter shortly.
We're for being in it together. Like Danny's team. She'll be captain next year.
For real?
For real! Or like this couple, celebrating their anniversary.
29 years today.
30?
Whoops, awkward. Well, congrats either way. And Sarah. She loves walking at East Point every Saturday with her besties.
Keep up.
I'm trying, Sarah. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Kazali's Palmerston, where you're always welcome. Our cafe is the perfect place to unwind while the kids let loose in our fully supervised kids club. From our weekly lunch deals to nightly dinner specials, great steak, schnitzels, all your favourite pub classics and modern Asian cuisine. A great selection of drinks, tasty meals, a bit of friendly competition and the best sport. Kazali's has got you sorted. Check out what's happening at kazalisnt.com.au.
Are you ready to beat the coach?
This ain't no regular thing. Came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot in this clean. This for my city, yeah, this for my team.
Play now at supercoach.com.au.
You know Territorians are a hardy bunch. Hats off to you. Whether you're new or you've been here forever, we know what the weather can throw at us. That's why TIO Home Insurance covers your home for cyclone, storm surge and flood. It's good to know. And with the only contact centre, claims team and assessors based in the Territory, we're here when you need us most. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Bring it up, up. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, up, up. Bring it back, bring it back.
Top end footy is back. It's fast, tough and a pure display of Territory passion. From the heat of the day to the electricity of the night games, every clash is fierce. Each moment better than the last.
Go! They're into front!
This is our game, our way. Top end footy. Nothing comes close.
Welcome back to TIO Stadium. It's three-quarter time in this round 2 TIO NTFL Women's Premier League game between PINT and Wanderers, and at 3/4 time it's PINT with a healthy 65-point lead as we're underway straight away. Once again, starting the quarter in the ruck for PINT is Kraft, as ball bobbles around a bit. A quick kick forward for Wanderers, gets it down towards half forward. Cardona there just couldn't control the ball, had it taken away, and now Rennie Hicks running onto it. The ball just bounces sideways for her and she had to reach out for it, and allowed the Wanderers players to come in and lay the tackle, and we'll have a ball up again just towards the outer edge of the centre square. Kraft wins that hit out over the top, and PINT just force it forward with a quick kick. Rennie Hicks comes in, uses the ball beautifully by hand, gives it to Huppets on the outside. They get it inside forward 50 now. There's a chance swinging round, trying to centre the ball, and Steph Lawrence is there, picks it up on the bounce, chips towards goal. There's no one in the goal square, but just bounces into the goal post and a behind only to start the scoring in the final quarter.
Yeah, the clearance by Wanderers, but PINT's able to bounce back off some really good defensive running there on the other side.
So Parriman bringing it in this time. Kicks long towards the 50, nicely taken off hands by Ackland. Her hand pass just caused her teammate to reach a bit and couldn't take it cleanly, but a good smother there as they try to work it through the hands in tight, but Finn's hand pass was just a bit hot, and we'll have a stoppage here as Kraft wins it, hit out again over the top. Going to ground was Hicks this time. It gets on the outside. Good defensive pressure again from Wanderers, just preventing the kick from going in towards goal, but PINT well organised around the ball here. Use it through the hands. Lily Gill's kick inboard finds Steph Lawrence all by herself again. She kicks to the top of the goal square. Jazz Hewitt coming out of the goal square just reaches up, and no one was going to stop her taking that mark.
Yeah, really good pestering the Wanderers defence, but yeah, really good effort by Steph Lawrence and Jazz Hewitt to hit each other up there.
So Jazz Hewitt scored a goal in the second quarter and makes no mistake here from 20 metres out directly in front. So again in this quarter, starting from the goal square, she'll no doubt go into the ruck as the quarter progresses, but she gets the first goal of this final quarter.
Yeah, she's been chopping out in the ruck with Brooke Kraft, but note to self, Jay Chevalier has been in the ruck contest this entire time, going up against two really good rucks at the moment, so really impressed by her game at the moment.
Yeah, just keeps having a go, doesn't she?
Yeah.
And Kraft wins a hit out again, this time in the hands of Ellis. Gemma Ellis for Wanderers played a bit of SANFLW this year for West Adelaide, so she's a good pickup for Wanderers as the quick kick goes forward. Good tackle again, but the hand pass comes out as Huppets tries to force it forward. Wanderers burrowing in at ground level, and this time it's Ellis again, hands the ball back to the umpire. It'll be a stoppage right in the centre circles. Good work by Chevalier there, just used her strength and got her opponent Kraft out of the way to win the hit out, but stoppage again, and again she does the same thing and Kraft goes bundling over. So she'll come back for another go. See if Kraft handles this one differently, tries to get a bit of a run at it, but Chevalier stands and gets a hit out. Steph Lawrence is there. She gets bumped off the ball by Janita Robertson. Now the ball spills out again. PINT disciplined and set up around the ball. The hand pass comes out to McWhinney, almost ran herself into trouble. But kick forward, and again it's numbers around the ball caught in underneath, and this will suit Wanderers at the moment. This time Huppets gets her hands to the ball to win the hit out. Picked up by Hamilton, but the ball slipped out of her hands. Now she's caught with the ball in close, and what's this, about 15 ball ups in the quarter so far?
Which I don't mind for Wanderers, because Pints really want to go quick, but I like that Wanderers are keeping them on the ground at the moment and not letting that ball out at all.
Yeah, that's right, and laying the tackles, but this time the ball is toe poked out wide, and Wanderers, Pint through Casey Griffiths get it forward. Hand pass comes over the top now. Well, a bit of a fumble there, but again, there's strong tackling. Hewitt just bursts through, picks up the ball, swings around, and makes no mistake. So while the others were struggling to control the ball and break free, Jazz Hewitt just picked up clean as a whistle, broke through a couple of would-be tacklers, and hooked it through for another goal.
Yeah, brilliant job by Jazz Hewitt. Yeah, just did what she did best, clean hands and just snapped towards goal. That's her third, I believe, for the game.
Yep.
So really well done by her.
Yes, of course, Jazz has dominated the League Best and Fairest Awards in recent years, and it's easy to see why.
Yeah, how many has she had so far?
I think
2
she's had,
or 3?
It might be 3, I think, but yeah, and she hasn't been here all of the time since she started playing, of course, playing in the AFLW, but we're underway again, and Pint again well set up around the ball. The hand pass comes on the outside to Hicks. Hicks has Hewitt out on the lead again, sliding this time, taking the mark. She's got a couple of players in the goal square, but I think she'll go back and take the shot for goal from here. Oh, she's got a leading player, and she honours that lead, and the mark taken.
Yeah, very unselfish of Jazzy there. So hit up her teammate, but yeah, she's got a very impressive resume that we touched on just before, and now her teammate gets a shot on goal.
Grace Caldo, I think it is.
Yep.
And kick is going right to the goal line. Just got over everyone, and Rennie Hicks was just standing there and took the mark almost unopposed in the end, and as a result chips it over for another goal, and that's her second for the night.
Yeah, Rennie Hicks doesn't have the accolades that Jazz has, but I've been really impressed with the way she goes about her footy the last few years. She's been a dominant midfielder for the Pints, and yeah, big reason why they've been so powerful and how many premierships they've got. So Rennie Hicks is a brilliant player.
Absolutely, fantastic work rate, hasn't she?
Yep.
She's on the go from the first bounce to the final siren, and yeah, she's a long time Pint player, of course, and a really important part of their setup. So Ackland in the ruck now, giving Chevalier a bit of a chop out as she follows up and gets the toe poke out wide, and then she's following up again, but first to it for Pint was McCarty. Tried to kick off the ground, and Totham picks up and then gets caught in the tackle, and it'll be a ball up. Kraft against Ackland. Ackland just nudges Kraft under the ball and then wins a hit out. Some strong work in there. The ball caught in at ground level again, and Gemma Ellis hands the ball back to umpire Arlo Everett as Kraft in front this time tries to take it out of the ruck contest. The ball was forced out of her hand. Somehow it got on the outside to Robertson. A good mark taken down here by Halkitis. She thumps it forward down towards half forward. It gets past the players. Running onto it there was Claby, but unfortunately just couldn't take possession of the ball, and Zoe McWhinney once again clears it away from half back, finds Hicks in the middle of the ground. She goes out wide to Casey Griffiths. Griffiths on the run. She's got her teammate Caldo out in some space, but it's going to go all the way out to the boundary line, so that should be a Wanderers free kick out there, and Tiffany Parryman will make her way across and bring the ball back into play.
Yeah, Wanderers have flipped the magnets around a little bit. Georgia usually plays in the back line, so that's really good that she's up there, provides them a little bit of a target, and she's done well so far.
So down the line, the ball slips out the back, but Pint first onto it. Again, strong tackling, and as a result, taken by Wanderers in defence, and they take it around the outer side of the ground. Numbers in as a long hack kick forward. It's out into space, but I think that's going to go over the boundary line, and as a result will be a Pint free kick out there on the between wing and half back. Down the line again where there's numbers. Totten at ground level, picks up, gets the hand pass inboard. They sweep the kick forward, or the bounce favours Wanderers here as coming across is Bush. Bush goes back inboard on the bounce. Chevalier tries to hack it forward, but his hand pass comes out, but the kick smothered. Now they're in again, the ball's over the top, it's bouncing towards goal. There's a foot race on here. The Pint players come in numbers, but desperate effort to keep the ball in play. And Claby there just looked like she was going to be able to pick it up and get a shot at goal, but was knocked out of her hands. Pint scrambling in defence now. Claby's back in there again, swings around, hand passes into open space, comes out to Chevalier. Her kick smothered back to Claby. Ball spills out in the tackle. Play on's the call as they try to force it forward, and in the end, Pint just happy to concede the behind. Were under all sorts of pressure there, but the Wanderers forwards just couldn't get a clean hand on the ball to get the ball to beat for a shot at goal.
That was exciting. I was rooting for Wanderers there, but Pint's too good at coming back and helping their teammates out when they were out.
So the ball back towards half back here, and Claby in there again for Wanderers, just forcing it forward, tries to keep it in. She does so, gets the hand pass inboard. Pint come across with numbers. They'll flick out the back from Huppert, sees it land with Hill. She gets a bit of a kick as she's slung with a tackle. Hewitt swings a long hand pass over the top. That breaks it up and allows Pint to get it long out the back. Caldo comes in, forces it to the ground, but then is tackled and the ball spills out. So that'll be a free kick to Angel for Wanderers. She's looking for a runner out wide here, but that's not her best kick. It falls short, and Rennie Hicks is in position to pick it up and get the hand pass forward. Strong work by Ackland.
Great job.
Just gets rid of a couple of Pint players and then follows up again. But this is going to be a free kick for a high tackle.
Oh.
Yeah, it is a Pint free kick.
Pointed the wrong way for a second there too.
So Hicks has spare players in the middle of the ground. McQuinney spills the mark, but able to recover. She's run a fair way here, and umpire Tim Somerville won't miss out on that one, and says that she's run too far. She did run from the centre circle to the edge of the centre square.
Really unlucky there for Zoe. She's been doing that all day. She's just getting it off half back and just having a run. If I had her fitness and speed, I'd do the same.
Yeah. So Parryman goes out wide. The kick's good. Finds Virginia Cardona. Cardona looking to go wide again, but the kick falls short and marked by Cook. She swings the ball inboard. Claby, well done. Terrific intercept mark, and she thumps it long. That's a great kick. Just slips through the hands there of Halkitis. But Pint again across half back, got some numbers as it was Tucker who tried to force it forward. Totten comes in now and intercepts. She kicks long towards goal. Is it on target? It bounces into the goalpost. So another opportunity for Wanderers, just missing there, and they're still looking to get that first goal on the board, and that would be a real lifter for them if they could. But had a couple of opportunities in this quarter particularly, but now Pint bring it into the outer side of the ground. Hewitt spilt the mark, but no problems recovering and sprinting away and then kicking out into some space on the outer side of the ground. It's a whistle here for a high tackle, so that'll be a Pint free kick on the outer side of the ground. Hewitt's lurking around there, receives the hand pass, and now kicks long down the line as Kraft comes in, got a hand to it, couldn't hold the mark. There's numbers on top here, and it'll be a ball up again. So just the clock ticking up towards 15 minutes in this final quarter. Pint have added the 3 goals, and Wanderers, just those couple of opportunities, haven't quite been able to get one through the tall sticks.
Yes, a couple of flashes of brilliance from the Wanderers squad. That one-handed mark and just kicking it over the top, like that's sort of the stuff that they're capable of. So I would love to see more of that.
So that's Claby again, tidying up at the back, and gets it to the advantage of Ackland, who stops and then goes again, but unfortunately her kick is off target, and Lily Gill takes the mark. She thumps it back in, but straight back to Letitia Ackland again, who takes a nice mark at half-back, suggests that she's going to go long here, but in the end it's a grubber kick along the ground. It might work to their advantage though, but good work in tight there by Taylor Hill. Picks it up and sprints away and then delivers beautifully to Brooke Craft, who's taken the mark about 25 metres out from goal, or probably about 30 metres out from goal. She's got a player in the pocket, and the mark spilled its cow day, but she's got plenty of time and space to recover. Kicks long towards goal.
Just misses.
Just
right.
offline.
Well, that's how confident Pints are, willing to play on right in front of goal. But yeah, I love the intent for Wanderers to actually defend even to the last minute. So I'd love to keep seeing that.
So the ball being brought back in now. It's a long kick out. Ackland there tried to get her hands to it, got punched away. Well done at ground level by Lucy Hamilton. Hand pass while she was seated on the ground. Kicks long down towards full forward, and cutting across, coming in, taking a mark once again is Brooke Craft, and she will at this stage have a set shot from about 25 metres out. A couple of leads coming, but there's Steph Lawrence, I think, is all by herself
again.
Out there. Craft has the shot at goal. The kick looks good, but it's just floated away at the last minute across the face of goal and through for another behind.
Seeing Steph Lawrence in the forward 50 by herself give me PTSD, because
she must be invisible.
Well, a couple of years ago in the grand final against them, she actually kicked the winning goal from doing that. So here's Jazz Hewitt again.
And here's Lawrence again. Gets past a couple, kicks long towards the top of the goal square. Off hands, it slips over the back at ground level, coming in, kicking off the ground. It's going to go all the way through. And that was Alex Duff for Pint, who gets herself on the scoreboard. But yeah, again, repeat entries, and Pint get the reward.
Yeah, nice work. Nice team goal by Pint.
So to get their fourth for the quarter, I suspect we probably won't have time to restart the game here. So it's been another good win for Pint to open their campaign. They've had 2 games now yet to concede a goal, and they're looking strong once again going into the season. But there's plenty of strong teams in the competition, and it'll be terrific at the top. And don't write Wanderers off completely either. They've shown plenty of heart in a couple of games that they've played, and they're looking to keep improving as the game goes on.
Yeah, definitely. Been really impressed with the way that Wanderers go about it. That, you know, they turn up and they compete for the footy every single time. So, and then Pint are just a hard team to beat. You know, they've got champion players on their side that have been doing this and being at the top of their game. So, really impressed with both sides, but well done, Pint.
Yeah, so leading goal kickers, Steph Lawrence kicked 4 for the game, Jazz Hewitt kicked 3, and Rennie Hicks kicked a couple. Apart from that, they were single goal scorers. I thought Jazz Hewitt was terrific as usual. Rennie Hicks was her busy self. I thought Zoe McQuinney off half-back was really good, and of course the tall player Brooke Craft was terrific as well. And for Wanderers, some good players. Jamila Totham, I thought, battled hard all day. Daisha Daly showed some good signs. I really liked the game of Abby Claby, the number 18 for Wanderers, who was busy all day, and Letitia Ackland had some moments as well, and Gemma Ellis as well for Wanderers. So there's some hope there for Wanderers. They'll take a bit of confidence there, and they're heading in the right direction. Probably not as fast as they want to, but certainly in the right direction. But a pretty entertaining game in the end, Janet.
Yeah, I agree with all those the mentions that you just had. So, you know, Deja Daly for Wanderers, Jamila Totem, and then, you know, champion players like Jazz Hewitt and Rennie Hicks did really well for their respective sides.
So that's it from us here at TIO Stadium. Of course, there's the men's game between these two clubs coming up in a couple of minutes' time. But in the women's Premier League game, it's been PINT by 91 points.